Okay, well, I just want to say one thing, man. Listen, man. Last week I had a great drop. Shout out to everybody who tapped in with the Don Murphos. I really wanted to quit smoking a little bit before that. And the reason why is because it's starting to get to the point, bro. I keep recalling this story. I was driving the other day and I got in my whip, bro, and I don't know where the fuck I was going. I'm like, fuck, where am I headed to? And I just kept finding myself like forgetting things as I'm thinking about it. And that's not
bad, bro.
Does that ever happen to you? That's like some Zanny shit. But it's like I was sober though. I'm off weed and shit, but like
you were like comfortably all day, every day taking tinctures. You were mixing stuff in your water and your drinks and like eating edibles. Like it's like you weren't even like physically smoking too much. You were like doing a lot of edible shit. Where
I was consuming a lot of that.
A lot of people would do like, bro, like 100 milligrams of edibles for a day. I think you were doing like way more than that.
I was doing.
That's too much.
Bro. No, and the worst part is like I don't. You know, they just give it. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not even paying for it.
These companies, they'll shoot it over, and they just kind of just keep feeding me that shit. And I just started, you know, that and like the drink and like a little bit of Adderall, like all that mixed up. It's like that's not a good place to be, you know, at least for.
If you're gonna do any one of those
every day,
just do one of
them.
like
you can't do work like that.
Yeah, I could.
Oh God!
I could show you a whole lot.
No, but
I show you Instagram account.
No, but you see, you're doing like you're doing like kind of like a metaphor of like. Have you ever seen the episode of Futurama where they're like driving on Mars and they turn up the fucking AC on like high blast? They get cold and they turn on the heater on high blast like to warm up and shit.
Okay.
That's kind of like what you're doing. Like you're like
to your body.
You're like overdoing everything. Like
sensory overload.
You're kind of like getting sleepy off one thing and then you want to keep energized, so you do another thing. It's like I feel like if you're gonna do just one of them, just do one of them.
Blazzy just speedballing through life.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
I'll keep it real with you. You know,
when you do an upper and a downer.
Oh.
You know, but it's something that I just came to the conclusion. It's like, bro, I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't tried to be sober for longer than a month since I was like 18, maybe 19. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to challenge myself. Alcohol, I don't even drink. Like that shit don't look appetizing.
You probably drank like 3 times in the last like 4 years.
Oh, I got drunk as fuck this year throughout the year, but like it's
we know you woke up on the freeway.
Oh yeah, legendary stories.
Nah, but
wait,
you know,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Real quick, I did want to just tap in on the literally mid thought I'll forget something, and it's the scariest. It's the scariest thing. I'm not gonna hold you. When I was like, I'm like. Do not do whippets, bro. That shit is so bad for your fucking brain, bro. I remember somebody was like with me at my crib and I like looked away for 2 seconds and I literally forgot who it was that was sitting on my bed right next to me. And I'm like, that was one of the scariest, like, this shit is literally frying my brain. Like,
that's insane.
But I will say that even, okay.
Was it just like the back of their head? You're just looking at
No, like it was like she was like laying down, but she was laying down like this way, and like so her face was turned the other way, and I'm just looking at the BBL like who is this? I'm like, who the fuck is this? But I will say that like okay, I feel the same way where I haven't been like just sober off of at least drugs and alcohol for like an extended period of time for years, like years. You feel me?
Since I started smoking.
You feel me? So with me. I was just noticing that I was having like weird ass things like that, but as I started to like get sober, I started smoking weed more though. So like, I guess it's not sober to everybody else, but to me, that's sober because I'm not like.
I noticed a lot of people do that. Like a lot of my skater homies back in the day, whenever they would be like, "I'm quitting smoking weed," they would double their beer intake, and I'd be like, "You're not. You are quitting weed, but you're like doubling up on something else." You know?
I'm not picking up no stogies. No,
Are you drinking more coffee?
I'm quitting coffee as well.
I will say if we're just objectively speaking, I think smoking weed is probably better than like doing coke and shit all the time. No, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
but
I don't tap in with that.
No, facts, no. But what I was saying was like even being just smoking weed has literally had me like fried too, and I was like, yo, what the fuck, like, and worse than just being fried, it was like. My fucking chest and my lungs was hurting. I'm like, maybe I'm smoking too much tobacco, and I'm just like, damn, do I gotta stop smoking weed too? Stop everything.
If I had a hustle for a couple seconds, I would start choking and coughing, bro. It was starting to get really bad.
Yeah,
and you have those weird coughs where you're going, you know, like
I got like an old white lady smoker cough, bro.
Yeah,
and like I said, it just started. I feel like, you know, it's just not something healthy. It's not something good. And, you know, I've created a lot of products sober. So it's like, why not just live that? I'm speaking like about changing my whole life. I'm really just going a month. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
like you just trying to show yourself that you can do it type shit.
That's most important. Yeah, I wanted to do it right before the Don Murphy shit, but I'm like, that's ironic. I'm not smoking, and I think that their weed's the best weed in the world. That's the only reason I work with them. I would, you know, them and Runts the only weed collabs I've ever done. I've surrounded myself with weed people.
Yeah.
But you know, right after we came back, bro, I on Monday, I'm just like, bro, like I'm burnt out. Like this is fried with the shit that I'm doing. Like, you know, I have a platform. I have all these great things going for me. Like I should be in the clearest state of with the clearest state of mind. Like, you know, I think I was telling, I don't know who I was telling this to last week. There goes my highness. But I was sharing with them that, like, you know, I feel like the next 2 years for myself, they're the most detrimental. That's gonna make or break me. I'm either gonna be a complete nobody in 2 years, or I'm gonna be fully up. It was, you know, that's my mindset.
I think you way past the point of like being a total nobody.
That 2 years is always. That 2 year expiration date is always going on for people.
I feel like everyone can always have that. You know what I mean? Like especially if you slow down or like go too crazy on the, you know, drugs or alcohol.
Well, it wasn't affecting my productivity. That's one thing about me. Like lean or weed, like I'll be on my laptop all the time. It doesn't affect me. Like I never felt
it was
lazy
affecting
off,
your
like,
health
weed.
though. Like you may have been just as productive, but you might be staying up later, sleeping less. You know, more dehydrated because you're consuming all that shit. You know, like it's more sugar and alcohol and all that stuff in your system.
Dude, I probably lost like 40 pounds by like from like December to March last year, earlier this year, and then I gained like 25 of that back. You know what I'm saying? From like
snacking off smoking weed.
Well, just drinking 2 liters of Sprite.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sprite. And it's like,
nigga, you better pour up in the Sprite Zero.
Nah, it will ruin the experience because like. Trust me,
it's that soda, dude, and it's like
it's the soda for sure.
I've had so many people in my life who are like pretty, you know, big. They're like 250, 300, even bigger, and they all, not they all, but like you know, a couple of my homies, they've like taken the initiative to try to lose weight, and they all basically, the dudes who did lose weight, like a ton of it, they told me like, bro, all I had to do was stop eating and drinking sugar. They were like, as soon as I just cut sugar out of my diet, such as Sprites, you know, like donuts, candy bar, all that stuff, they're like, dude, after like 2-3 months you instantly start noticing it, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing is, naturally I don't have like a sweet tooth, like, oh, I want candy. Like I like savory snacks, and you know, whenever you consume more sugar, it just makes you want more chocolate. You just want gummy bears all of a sudden.
It dehydrates you too.
Yeah. But I've always been big on water, no matter what I'm on.
Hey, but that's true though. I noticed like a lot of lean drinkers that I knew in my life, they always had the Haribos. They always had fucking like, you know, the Twin Snakes. They always had like other candy with them as well.
I'm not gonna lie, lean is the real gateway drug because I had just to all types of shit. Because I had never smoked a Juul, vape, none of that shit until I drank lean. Shout out to I was about to name drop the homegirl, but shout out to her. Me and her was off the drink one time in Santa Monica, and I'm pulled up on the homie couch, and I'm like, let me hit that shit. Nigga, I had a banana puff bar. I was like, let's go to the store right
been
now.
The same since,
bro. I was like, let's go to the store right now to go buy one.
Into the vapes and shit.
That shit's terrible, bro.
I can't. I've tried. I can't. I'm not into that shit.
I tried
at
it
all.
and I was just like, nah. I just smoke weed.
And the thing about drink too, it's not something where it's like communal. Like you're not gonna share like this expensive dosage. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And
that's
I don't.
Cap. You be pouring niggas.
You gave us a sip the last pod.
No, I don't. What the fuck?
You gave us a sip the last pod.
That nigga got so offended.
No, I don't do that.
I definitely didn't give y'all a sip.
Yeah, you did. It's on camera.
Because you were
I don't
sipping,
remember.
bro. Yeah.
But look,
that's the weed, bro.
But one thing's for certain, like I don't do that shit. Like, you know, I don't go out to the store or like I don't be out in public. It's either my office or my crib that, you know, you gotta consume stuff like that, you know. So it's just like you're just alone, bro. It's just weird, you know.
Nah, I feel you.
It feels really good, you know. Just to I definitely feel more brighter. I have a more clear mindset. And
you seem like more clear. Like when I first saw you the other day, Toke and I were doing like an IRL stream, and we just wanted to park the car here. We didn't expect to actually run into Blazzy, but Blazzy was here like at 9 p.m. And you, when I saw you on the stairs, you're like, you just looked hella sober,
like lively,
and you were like, I'm sober now, and I was like, damn, you seem sober,
just radiant.
Yeah, like hella radiant and shit.
Yeah, we walked in. He's like, "Hey, what's up, House Phone? How are you, buddy?"
The warmest hug.
Yeah, nah, and that's another thing too. Is like I'm starting to realize the relationships I have with certain people. Like, man, we just smoke when we. I was talking to the homie. He was like, "Oh well, now that you don't smoke anymore, what are we gonna do when we kick it?" And I'm like, that's fucked. That's sad.
Like, we literally
that's
don't
not a
do
real
anything.
friendship.
Hey, but on a serious note though, like I do want you to continue with this month of not smoking. So like, if Don Murpho sends you any weed, just send it to me. I'll make sure to keep it far away from you.
I gave like hundreds of dollars of
weed away,
of flour and extracts. Like I had this.
To who?
To my boys, man. I gave it to Bryce.
Let's go.
Shout out to my boy.
My boy.
Shout out to my boy user, bro.
Yeah, man. One of our designers here. I gave him my Puffco. That's his, yeah.
You gave your Puffco away? That's dedication.
I'm about to get a new one.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Admin right there. I think he's watching this. He shouted me out. He's like, "Hey, bro, that Clockwork Orange reference you said last episode was golden." I'm like, yes.
Hey, shout out to Admin, man. Thank you for the Puffco.
Hey, somebody make a clip of that Clockwork Orange fucking.
Blazzy used Clockwork Orange reference. That should be a clip.
My God.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to Biggest Bros Pod on Instagram. It's not even our official one, but I was looking back through earlier yesterday, and I'm like, bro. First of all, this nigga is so good at getting like the really good clips from the shows. And I'm not gonna hold you. They were doing crazy numbers on his Instagram.
One of the clips,
that shit got a $500,000.
Yeah, dude. And you know what's funny?
Of Yuriy talking about Wiener Schnitzel.
I was talking to him on Instagram, like voice call the other day or like a week ago, and he does everything on his phone, dude.
We gotta hire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That CapCut app just like works.
That's what
wonders.
that is.
Yeah, I be using that for my shit, but like he's on another level.
Yeah, he's on another level.
So what? Like he like
screen records off his phone, and then
that's why the quality looks like that. Though.
Yeah,
I love. You know what? A lot of people might judge our quality, but I like it. I like how lo-fi it kind of feels sometimes.
We are lo-fi.
Are we?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
We're hi-fi over here.
High five. As a fan, y'all.
Nah, I mean like we could get more high res with it, but like,
well, you know it's lo-fi if there's noise in the fucking shot.
Bro, I forgot.
Probably,
bro. I'm so glad we fired Toke because he was so drunk the last week. Like anytime there was a millisecond pause,
oh my God,
you could just hear him in the background, just like, I'm just like, nigga,
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just playing, man. Shout out to
kick in with me right now. I'm about to be doing the same shit.
Damn. Nah, but I'm excited to do a whole month sober. I feel like Yuriy, like how he be doing like the month streams. I'm kind of doing a month stream, but I'm not streaming it, and it's just to get sober.
It's kind of like a month stream, but it's not a stream.
You should stream your whole 30 days of you being sober, so that way, like, you can't like smoke.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll do it with you.
How
Let's go.
No, you're not lying to us.
I wouldn't.
Are you gonna take a test at the end of the 30 days?
Yes. What the fuck? Yeah. I mean, I'm probably perma like there's permanently THC in my blood.
I mean, bro, you were literally injecting those fucking drops
Tinctures?
into your veins.
Yeah, man.
You could hear it and see it on your face though, like your sobriety.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm just trying to lose these eye bags.
You said it's only been 3 days?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you still gotta go through the process. I was gonna ask, do you get withdrawals from that shit? Like, did you feel it?
Nah.
I would feel
I mean, the homie
like,
was
not withdrawals, but like it's calling you, like, bro.
from like drink or weed.
No, weed.
Weed. Yeah. Nah, bro. And even the drink,
stopped.
I was pouring up maybe like once or twice a week. It wasn't anything like too crazy. But the weed shit.
I didn't even know you was pouring up that much. Once a week is kind of crazy.
Yeah, you know.
But there's niggas that pour up every day. But like,
yeah,
I feel you.
No, it's not. When I only do it on the weekends. You know what I mean? Just because it's like I'm out the way. I'm just at home. I'm not bugging nobody. I don't have to. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like on a work day, that's crazy.
Can't do that on a Tuesday afternoon.
No. But you know, I just want to shout out to anybody there who's trying to find some inspiration to just challenge yourself to not smoke or not do something. You know, like because I'm gonna go through it though. I'm very confident. Like I think last year I tried to do it for a month, and I think I fell off after a week. I came to do a disconnected episode last year.
Oh yeah.
And I was like 5 days, 6 days sober.
Well, you have like you're in unique shoes here, where like you just get the best, most expensive weed for free, just delivered to your front door. And
but somehow he never has it. Though.
And it's but it's like it's probably so hard to be like, nah, I'm not gonna smoke when you just have this type of availability. But I remember when I took a month break off smoking weed a long time ago.
I was about to say when, nigga.
Yeah, when.
No, it was with Hollywood Allen.
Shout out to my boy, man.
Poppy Blunt.
Where is he?
I don't know. It's working somewhere.
Okay. Shout out to my boy.
But we did it together, dude. We both took a month off weed. And I remember the first week, the only thing that was like kind of bugging me is like it's kind of like a time filler throughout your day, where like if you're doing something, like it's kind of like you're so used to doing it, you know what I mean? It's like a physical, like a muscle memory type thing, where once I got over that, it was pretty much easy, you know what I mean? But I don't see you like rolling up too often, so I feel like it's not really gonna affect you.
Nah, like I was facing blunts like at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I get home.
But you see, that's where it's gonna hit you, is like when you're at home at night.
Board.
It's 11 p.m. and you're like, damn, dude.
Nah.
Like, nah.
Nah, luckily I've been having like a lot of energy, and I get that shit all off by the end of the day. So like and that's what the shit that in 2020 I took I was sober for half a month, and what ruined it for me when you want to smoke again was the fact that I was having horrible vivid dreams, bro. They were terrible. Like they were by definition terrible. Like,
that's how I could describe.
They were extremely vivid, and it was so confusing because you tell yourself, and you guys have all found yourself in this state of mind, but it's like you tell yourself like, okay, I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure dreaming. But how am I like moving and like doing my thing in this dream?
It's called like a lucid dream.
And that was happening as soon as I closed my eyes like this. Like it just started hitting me, and then it was just too real for me. But
I was having the same thing, bro. I was like getting my first week of sobriety. I was scared. After 2-3 days, I was literally scared to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I was telling Alan, I was like, bro, like and I would always be dreaming of like zombie attacks, bro.
Terrifying.
And I'd be like, it would be so vivid, and like I would wake up like sweating, scared as fuck.
Y'all sound like me coming down off like a 2-day fucking delirious like fucking bender, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. We're just talking about weed.
Yeah, I'm like,
but you know what
does that? Yeah,
you know what it is though, is like I watched this like sleep expert dude do a Joe Rogan interview, and he was basically saying that like weed just prevents you from hitting your last stage of sleep, REM sleep, right?
Yeah.
So you can go a while without REM sleep, but after a while, like it kind of like your dreams kind of build up in a way, you know? So once you break that sobriety, like all that juice of the fucking dream juice just gets unloaded, and you just have the gnarliest dreams like possible.
Sober dreams are low key dope. Like it's almost worth not smoking weed.
No, it's not.
I was like
these dreams.
Oh, yours are bad. Yours are bad. The good ones are like, you're like, bro, this is so much cooler.
Oh, I haven't. You know what? Keep it real with you, bro. I haven't had a good dream in years.
That's called a nightmare, bro.
You're high as fuck. You can't dream if you're high. Like it's too.
I can't tell you the last time I had a dream where I was like, man, this is inspiring. I'm gonna wake up and change my life. I've never had a dream. I haven't had a dream like that since I was like working day jobs.
Bro, you know what's funny that you bring that up is like literally like a week or two ago, I was kind of thinking that, where I remember like
I just have nightmares.
I think like a year or two ago, I would fucking go to sleep excited because I knew that in my dream, like it was kind of like a fantasy land. I'd be driving around in a Bugatti, I could fly, I could shoot flames out my hand.
What the fuck y'all got going on?
I'm just saying, like I would have like cool ass dreams.
Y'all niggas take an acid before y'all go to sleep.
I'd be like excited to go to sleep, but recently, bro, I've been noticing this thing where like it's like, yeah, dude, like more negative dreams. And I'm like, damn, dude, like my dreams used to be like my little escape from reality. Now I'm excited to wake up to like get away from these fucking weird ass dreams I'm having.
Have you ever had a dream and it was like going? Well, I guess Blazzy said no, he never had a good dream. But like mid dream,
sounded all sad. He's
like mid situation, you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? I'm trying to go back to sleep and jump back into it.
Oh yeah, the ones where you had a good dream.
Yeah, it's like something tight's happening.
It's like a 50-50 chance if it works or not to get back into the dream.
I don't think I ever jumped back into it.
If I wake up from a dream, it's from like someone fucking me over so bad.
I know you're just like wake up like what the fuck?
And I'm just confused, bro. I want to hit them up like this motherfucker's weird,
right. You got me
fucked up, bro.
Hey, that was him when he thought one of us stole the run chain.
I know.
He's waking up.
I thought one of y'all stole the the run chain?
You asked me on the podcast. You're like, have you ever stolen anything from me?
For real?
And you're
I
like,
don't remember.
I was like, what?
Bro, you was this hot. Well, bro, you were literally taking like 2,000 milligrams of 2,000 milligrams of like weed THC.
Yeah,
Sir.
You really were.
I think it got crazy. I think the craziest shit that I had done recently was shrooms and lean.
That just sounds like counterproductive to each other's high.
That sounds so fucked up on your stomach, dude. Your stomach's supposed to have like carrots and water in it, and it has
carrots and water,
poison mushrooms and lean,
Like oil in there.
Hey, they give kids that shit, bruh.